Hey guys, today we thought we would talk about the most important human beings living in this world. That's right, this group of people are so important that the whole world revolves around them. One of their daily life mottos states that they are the revolution, which we all completely believe in, by the way. Today we have so much free time, so he thought we would waste it on the most important, scratch that, the most irrelevant and jobless living beings who can't be classified as humans. Their opinions matter to us, apparently. So being the decent human beings we are going to give our 2 cents about their quote-unquote opinions. BLACKPINK is the most overrated group in music industry. Totally overhyped and overrated. Oh yes, of course, the most popular equals to overrated. They trained for only 4 to 6 years and then got popular with such bops. Can you believe that? So overrated. I don't like their songs, and obviously, everyone in the world has the same taste as me, so who even listens to their songs? My favorite group is so talented and they deserve to be more popular than BLACKPINK, because I think so, and what I think is always right. Now I'm just super sad and jealous that BLACKPINK are popular, with less than 50 songs. Boo-hoo.
Aw, don't cry.
Or just cry yourself a river, build a bridge, and get over it. But black pork are overrated. Black pork is a delicacy only people with acquired taste will like. How is it overrated? Wait, you mean BLACKPINK, the girl group? I have a question. Why do all haters not know how to spell words a 5-year-old can? If you want to hate, at least do that properly. And honey, the only thing overrated here is your comment, which has 1 like, which you probably gave yourself for your masterpiece. I wish BLACKPINK interacted more with Blinks. They seem ungrateful at times. Honestly, how does it affect you if they are interacting or not interacting with their fans? You clearly aren't one. And just to prove you wrong, I'm going to show the cutest video ever.
BLACKPINK is the revolution.
Why do I feel like BLACKPINK's chemistry is worse than Red Velvet and Twice? And why do I feel like you are so jobless that you overanalyze everything about not only BLACKPINK but also Twice and Red Velvet? And chemistry? Yes, you know what you remind me of? An atom, because you make up everything. Oh no. The person who owns the account is posting pictures of herself only. What a crime. How jobless are you to leave a hate comment on why your favorite people didn't appear in somebody else's post? If your answer is very jobless, then be useful and please do my homework. I'm sorry, I'm just very busy, something you clearly never are apparently. Dear people who want to give an opinion when no one asked for it, I can see you don't like BLACKPINK but you still like watching everything they do, since your life is very boring. So that means only one thing which you don't like to come to terms with: you are a fan. Rosé has that sweet, nice and girly image, so YG makes her sing in a nasal, more feminine voice which is not ideal at all. Then Jennie has that badass sassy image which she just can't pull off. She ends up being rude instead of savage. You clearly don't have any friends or just haven't met different types of people, 'cause let me tell you, cute and sweet people like Rose, savage people like Jenny, and dumb people like you, can exist in this world. Jenny is a bully and all members get bullied. It's so funny how people who spread the internet with so much hatred for assuming someone else to be a bully, don't realize they are being a bully in the process. Instead they see themselves as some saint, who always gives their quote-unquote opinions on topics no one is interested in. I have really nothing to say on this. The screenshots already say a lot and show everyone what kind of disgusting and horrible people you are. You all are just horrid people who are throwing around words such as rape as if it's a joke. Rape is a huge issue that exists in society. It's not something you use to joke about and make fun of others. When are gonna talk about how BP are privileged sluts who only know to model and shake their bone asses on stage? And when are we going to talk about how disgusting people like you unfortunately still exist? If you aren't already aware because you are so ignorant, our planet consists of human beings with different body types, sizes, and metabolisms. Lisa and Rose have already mentioned that they don't gain or lose weight easily, or go on rigid diets, and multiple times have shown us that they eat a healthy amount of food, so you need not worry about their health. I love BLACKPINK so much. Lisa helped me deal with my anorexia and Rose taught me that it's okay to have dyslexia. Comparing a healthy person to someone who's suffering from health disorders like anorexia and learning disorders like dyslexia isn't something you play with. Your comments could lead a completely happy and healthy person to depression or worse states. So before karma hits, and your own health turns its back on you, it's time you stop saying such things. That Rose girl is so painfully skinny. First of all, it's Rose, and second of all, I don't know what pain she is causing you, only by existing. People do plastic surgeries to get past their own insecurities and be confident in themselves. They do it to feel better about themselves, not to get bashed by it on the internet. If anyone gets any kind of plastic surgery, it's their own choice and their own body. If you're so conservative about these kinds of things, you shouldn't be living in this century. Even the 19th century is more developed than your brain cells. And an even bigger problem a lot of people, especially women, face are random people on the internet, assuming they have gotten plastic surgery, just because they're pretty. BLACKPINK are also victims of this. Come on, just because their visuals are ethereal and can kill, you don't have to assume or credit it to plastic surgery. Maybe their beautiful and unique features didn't fit your even more awesome beauty standards, standards that were so low, I need a magnifier to see it. But, I wonder if you fit your own beauty standard? We will never know, because behind that anonymous username and hateful comment, you probably aren't ready to show your face to the public, because you know how people, just like you, will mock you about your appearance. Not being rude or sarcastic, but I genuinely hope you find some confidence in your own appearance. That's when you truly will never care about anyone else's appearance. Leaked pictures of Kim Jenny when she was born. The only thing leaked here is your jealousy. And why do you have to bring an animal into this? It for sure doesn't want to be associated with someone like you. Please, even animals have standards. Lol, BLACKPINK is known for being worst at MR removed. I love how some people actually put all of their time and effort into making a performance video less perfect, because their ears couldn't handle the talent. It probably was a proud moment in your life when you saw all the hate come in, but your hopes got shattered when smart people found your awfully executed plan. There's a reason why they put a backtrack while singing, and that's because it compliments them. Also, I would like to hear you sing while dancing. Sorry, I take that back. I don't want to destroy my eardrums. Anyways, one thing you should know about us Blinks, is that we will support our group, no matter what, so none of this crap really works with us. Blackpink was on his show recently and I watched out of curiosity and it really was the worst. Wait, which one? Bad vocals and awkwardness. Remember the time I asked for your opinion? Me neither. Why are Blackpink so annoying and untalented? Why don't you stan BTS instead? Blackpink doing their jobs. So annoying. And by the way, who do you think you are, to tell people what they should do? And also, did you just say, Blackpink are untalented? Stop throwing around words like that, without knowing the meaning. Untalented means not having the natural ability to be good at anything, or a particular activity. And you said Blackpink is untalented. Well, let's see, to be a K-pop idol, singing is there.
널 닮은 듯한 슬픈 멜로디 이렇게 날 울리는데 네 향기는 달콤한 felony 너무 밉지만 사랑해 어두운 밤이 날 가두기 전에 내 곁을 떠나지 마 지금 당장 많은 걸 바라는 게 아니야 그저 내 곁에 stay with me.
Yes, no talent. There is no talent. Then there is rapping that's there.
BLACKPINK 지금 내가 걸어가는 거린 BLACKPINK 4-way 사거리 동서남북 사방으로 running 이는 버킷리스트 싹 다 버려 널 당기는 것도 멀리 밀치는 것도 제 멋대로 하는 bad girl 조금 싫어하고 누가 뭐라 하던 with a bass drop it's another bang Love to hate me, you hate to love me I'm taking back what you've taken from me You're mistaken, honey, there's something that remind me why I be alone on my own If I needed you, I have you that I know Hold up, I could do bad by myself Don't need help, one of a kind of hand that I was dealt Like, oh well, felt Cupid was stupid, I should've knew it Cause I've been through it, you wouldn't do it If it ain't foolish, stupid
Oh dang, that was horrible. That shit ain't trap. Last but not least, dancing.
You can't get anybody to stop me, yeah. You ain't got anybody, you got me, yeah. Ride me, don't stop me. You should be in trouble. Dating your body, yeah. Tell it get dark, milk chocolate. You should be famous. Movies like Annihilation. You know I've been the best man.
Oh, she can't even dance. Funny how all of this is said by the person who is chewing popcorn, sitting in their bed in front of their laptop, and calling Blackpink untalented. Dude, you wouldn't even be able to compete with one strand of Rosé's hair, which has more talent than you. Their rapping tone just sound too annoying, everything about them is too overhyped, including their visuals when they aren't even that beautiful. No hate. Nice, you have basically disrespected them in every way but like ya, no hate. Words have lost meaning. Don't you blame Teddy now. First YG Entertainment, now Teddy. Teddy has written many of K-pop's biggest hits, including all of BLACKPINK's songs. He has managed to get to know the Pinks so well, that he knows what they are comfortable with and what their full potential is. This environment between them helps him make the best songs for them. So if you don't like Teddy or the songs, just don't listen. Their meanings are meaningless, neither they themselves are truthful. They seem very fake in front of cameras, and their lyrics are only talking about boys, love, breakups or even worse, nothing. Some said BLACKPINK represents women power or feminism, but I don't really see any lyrics to support that. Look, for you these lyrics about love and breakup mean nothing. But there are people who have gone through one or even multiple toxic relationships. If not this, then they have gone through a breakup. Just because songs like these are very mainstream, does not mean that they have no meaning. For people who have gone through these experiences that BLACKPINK depict in their songs, these same songs hold meaning and have some value in their life. And about woman power and feminism, watching 4 women be confident on stage and just everywhere in their life. Still remain confident, when people like you question what they are doing or just blatantly disrespect them. All of this is very empowering to watch. Just because you don't feel empowered when you look at them, doesn't mean nobody else does. The whole summary of this is, your opinion is not equal to the whole world's opinion. Damn, you guys, you really think a big company like YG, who has a reputation for producing legendary idols, would choose 4 talentless girls from the whole world to become idols and bring a K-pop revolution along with them? If you do, then you can argue with a wall. By the way, thanks for letting us know that they are multi-talented queens, good at everything like modeling, acting, performing, singing, dancing, etc., but we already know that. Can you guys help me activate this card please? BLACKPINK is getting boring. Every time it's the same badass theme. There are some remarkably dumb people in this world. Thanks for making me understand that. BLACKPINK can be a badass group, with a badass concept which they own every single time. If you are tired of listening to the quote-unquote same concept in the songs, then please you are free to not listen to their songs. And honestly, so many people forget that BLACKPINK is just a 4-year-old group. I know, looking at their achievements, it's so unbelievable, but it's true. The name BLACKPINK shows us that we will get to see both the badass and girly sides to them. It's true we have seen more black concepts than pink. But just because the songs are categorized in the black concept, doesn't mean the songs sound the same, convey the same message, or give the same vibes. But, all blinks know one thing, we will forever get quality music. BLACKPINK queens of using domestic violence for an aesthetic. It's funny how just because they showed 4 women, bruised or injured in their photo cards, you all assume that they wanted to depict domestic violence. Only because they are women, because so many male idols have done concepts, which required them to have a bruise or a scratch on their face, but nobody ever questioned that. The song Kill This Love is about war with a toxic relationship. In a war, if you didn't know, you get hurt. Do you think women get hurt just because of domestic violence? There are women soldiers who get hurt in a war, just like many of their male colleagues. Also, I didn't know you can be a queen of something so easily, just one MV and boom, they get to be called queens by their haters. That's a remarkable achievement. These are just some of my opinions. I just believe they should not be getting all the fame and attention because in my opinion they have earned it at all. If anything, it's YG's doing in power that got them this fame. But others might have different reasons. I still don't get why haters usually start with the common sentence quote-unquote this is just my opinion or quote-unquote no hate but. One thing any company looks for is talent, and when it comes to the big three, it's on an even higher standard. Also, the years of training with so many difficulties they have been put through, to finally debut is heart-wrenching. So, it's funny that you assume they got their popularity handed to them without doing anything. Nobody paved their path, they paved their own paths. And also, why do people call it the Big Three privilege? It's the Big Three advantage. Like how getting into universities like Harvard, Oxford and Cambridge is hard as hell, but if these graduates apply for a job, there is full guarantee they will get it, compared to someone from an average college. Likewise, if a group debuts from the Big Three, there is full guarantee they will get that initial popularity when they debut, compared to other groups from average companies. What's wrong with that though? They have earned it. I don't hate Blackpink, I think they are fairly talented, I just feel like in too many ways, they are 21 2.0 with prettier faces. 21 is a very talented and iconic group, which is already and always will be in the K-pop history, but telling that they helped open up more opportunities for Blackpink wouldn't be very accurate. They opened opportunities for themselves. The most hate Blackpink got, when they debuted or just when their pre-debut pictures had released, was about how they are just 21 2.0 with prettier faces, which is very offensive to someone who has worked so hard to debut. I mean, I clearly get why you are salty about 21's disbandment, but that isn't Blackpink's fault. To me, Blackpink is almost like a continuation of 21. They are from the same company, they have the same number of members, same member roles, same concept, and their songs are very similar. Darling, according to your logic, every group is a continuation of every other group. Cause most companies have more than one group, many groups have the same amount of members, because a number can't really be owned by one group. A majority of K-pop groups have the basic roles of vocalists, rappers, dancers, and visuals. And lots of groups come under the cute concept, badass concept, sexy concept, etc. And if their songs sound the same to you, then please check an ear doctor, I'm afraid you have hearing problems. I'm back. I really admire him to the point of being very interested in him. I will kill you if you date someone. Okay, dating and shipping, a topic all pop idols are terrified of. That one glance they give in a direction where your bias is, triggers shippers so much that they have to do a detailed analysis. That's all fine by me until you cross the line by putting the idol's life at danger. There's two situations here. First one, a toxic blink being like,
you and me are meant to be together. I'm the man of your dreams, and if you date someone,
I will kill you, you understand?
And second one being a toxic fan from a different fandom being like, you can
date my beha. He's mine and only mine. I will kill you if you continue dating him or be shipped with him.
He's my Prince Charming and he's waiting for his princess, which is me, so make sure to tell him about me.
Either way, it looks like death is inevitable. Blackpink getting hate for supposedly dating or when they are shipped with another male idol is so dumb. It's not Blackpink's fault that some people think they might look cute with this other idol. So hating them for that or wishing their death just because of this is plain stupidity. And then comes dating. Dating is so heavily criticized that it's called a dating scandal. Jennie and Kai dated. It wasn't a scandal. Understand the meaning of a word before using it. And so what? What if they date? What's the big deal? They are women in their early 20s. Aren't they allowed to live their life? I mean, come on, we live in the 21st century. We have kids and school dating, but for financially independent women can't date. The fact that your account say stan talent and you stan Blackpink that sings worse than Twice does before, Despite having easy and basic choreographies. Stan your favorite group. No one forced you to stan Blackpink, the same way no one forced you to tweet that. And also while you are at it, please improve your spellings and grammar. I don't know why, but haters have the worst grammar ever. Like, if you want to hate, at least make it grammatically correct so it's easier to comprehend it. But, honestly, you do deserve a high five for comparing them. In the face. No one reveals that they bought quote-unquote views from YouTube, but we know that YG Entertainment used to buy views, same old dirty trick, so we are sure they bought it. It's funny how people say this and then proceed to make fun of YG cause it was almost bankrupt last year. Either YG has a lot of money to waste it on buying views or they have no money at all. Pick a side. You know YG buys views and doesn't put Bo Music under the music category, which is result makes their view count easier to go up. Categories mainly are made to classify content on YouTube depending on what the user likes to watch, so that they are able to recommend their favorite videos. I don't know why YG puts their music videos under the people and blogs category, but the thing is YG has been doing this since the beginning. They don't do this with just Blackpink. They have been doing this with every group that is under YG Entertainment. So, I don't know why this became a big issue only when Blackpink became the first pop group to have 1 billion views. And let me just tell you all who believe stuff like this, views of a video always depend on the content. Views will always depend on the number of people watching it. So, view count will obviously go up if more people are watching a particular video, so I don't know how you can call these fake views. Guys, isn't it weird that BP suddenly has 800k pre-orders? Twice as the best group in terms of sales. It is impossible for BP to have 800k pre-orders and in less than 1 week. It is not normal. Something is wrong here. You think it's weird Blackpink has 800,000 pre-orders? You clearly live under a rock. So let me enlighten you. They actually have 54.8 subscribers right now while making this video. On their official Twitter and Instagram pages they have 2.8 million followers and 32.9 million followers respectively. And let's not forget our solo stans. Lisa individually has 43.8 million followers. Jennie has 36.9 million followers, Rose has 33.5 million followers. And Jisoo has 33.2 million followers. Looking at the numbers I find it weird that there were only 800,000 pre-orders. But then again broke fans like me exist. I'm also confused that they don't have so many fans as much they have views. I'm also a Blink and I have never seen any tweet or comment of streaming party etc. I'm also confused how you don't know how big the Blink fandom is. I just told the number, so just refer to that. And also, I don't think you are following the right accounts because you say you haven't seen the streaming party comment. That's unbelievable. Recently only Jennie's solo hit 2 years and there was a streaming party. Where were you? Let's not forget the streaming of How You Like That, which is still going on. Moral of the story. Don't pretend you know everything when you don't. For all the people who have no idea what happened. Basically, Blackpink won an award in MMA and 2 awards in Mama. However, since they hadn't attended, people thought there would be an acceptance speech video sent by them, to thank their fans, just like other artists who didn't attend the award show. But, nothing of this sort happened. So people got mad. Now wait, hold on, there is a catch. The people who got mad, they weren't Blinks. You want to know who got mad? A lot of fans from a particular fandom, that has an awesome relationship with Blinks and just care so deeply about us. You can just guess yourself. Now, I'm not offending this fandom cause, well, I'm a part of it as well. But, this whole thing that happened is just hilarious. You won't believe, but there was an actual hashtag made for this. Now for the people who are actually wondering why Blackpink didn't send a thank you video. It's mainly because Korean award shows and especially Mama, have disrespected the Pinks many times, There was this one time when BLACKPINK's name was announced, and when their picture was shown, they blurred their faces. So due to stuff like this, and a lot of internal issues that we probably don't even know, BLACKPINK has hardly ever attended, or even sent a thank you video to such award shows. Now for the dumb people who are just looking for an excuse to start a fan war. First of all, this is by far the most dumb thing you guys picked on, to start a fight among the two fandoms. And second of all, you have no right to question whether they love their fans or not. They love their fans a lot, and they don't need an award show to tell that, and they certainly don't have to prove anything to you. If you all miss BLACKPINK so much, you could have just watched their thank you video that they sent to the Boom Boom Awards. And thanks but no thanks for your quote-unquote pity. We pity you for pitying us. First of all, I'm humbly sorry for anyone who has ever been hurt by these so-called blinks. I really mean it. I am sorry to the people who have genuinely been hurt by these toxic fans. They are close-minded people, and the problem with these types of people is that their mouth is always open. Most of these comments want to worship their idols at the cost of bringing other people down. This is when you become a hater to other groups. You guys are like clouds. When you disappear, it's a brighter day and a brighter fandom. That being said, like these fans, there are also not very nice people who use this and then try to victimize their own fandom. Look, I don't want to start some sort of blame game here, but a lot of fans from other fandoms say stuff like blinks are toxic, and then go on to blame blinks for every little thing that happened within their fandom. Okay, you guys talk like your fandom are just angels who descended straight from heaven. Blinks have toxic fans, but so does every single fandom. With that being said, I'm not justifying the actions of these so-called blinks. All I'm saying is, just cause you encountered a few toxic fans, doesn't mean the whole fandom is like that. It's not okay to generalize a whole fandom as toxic just because of your one experience with a toxic fan. The main thing, however, we want to get across is BLACKPINK isn't responsible for having immature people in their fandom, and they aren't to be criticized or hated, instead of these people. So don't let these toxic people rent space in your head, raise your rent and standards, and kick them out. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I don't know if you all made it through the whole video lol. But if you did, congratulations. You know, making this video, I realized something which I always knew, and which was only reaffirmed with this video. These haters just have the most pathetic lives. And I don't mean this in a sarcastic way or anything. I really pity these people. Honestly, imagine spending your whole life as a teenager, or an adult, hating on 4 women, who don't even know about you, and who you don't know much about either. Hating them to the point where you wish for their sadness, even worse, their death. Sending them death threats, like what did they even do to you? They are just doing their jobs, and they are only doing this for their fans. The people who like their music. If you don't like what they do, then just listen to something else. There are lots of other options to choose from. All I'm saying is, life is too short to be spent on hating someone.